guys, there's actually a lot of new people, and I'm gonna thank Amanda Center for that. She shouted us out in her last underrated booktubers thing, and I'm so thankful. It was really weird to wake up having gone from like 70 subscribers to over 100. Crazy. Also, I have a cat here. Don't mind him. Because we were on hiatus last week, we didn't have a chance to say hi to all of you folks. Hi, I'm Michaela. Gretchen posted a video earlier today, which is her From the Notebook segment. Today I'm going to be doing a slightly different video because it's not a segment that we have here that normally shows up, but I did participate in the Genrethon now 2 weeks ago, but because we were on hiatus last week, I couldn't do my wrap-up, so I want to talk about the books I read during the Genrethon. The first book I actually finished I don't have with me because I read it at my work. I work at a library. I'm in charge of the social media, and all of this month I have been putting up poetry, and I tried to do some unknown poetry or smaller people, contemporary people. I did put up some famous people like Edna St. Vincent Millay, but you know, trying to get some new things out. So I read an entire collection of poetry because I was trying to find one that I really liked to post, and that was Frank Beatart's Metaphysical Dog. I'll put the cover here next to me. I wanted to find one that I really enjoyed or I felt was moving, and I ended up reading the whole collection because some of them weren't safe for work, I would say, but others just were really long and really intricate. It took me a little while to find the one that I liked. I eventually did. Not that I didn't like anything else in the collection. I liked a lot of it. It just wasn't right for what I was trying to do. I don't often read poetry. I'm really nervous to review poetry. It makes me all flustered because having been an English major and taking so many poetry classes, trying to understand poetry and still feeling like I don't exactly, or that I was always wrong. I would say something in class and the professor would go, but maybe, and then call in somebody else, and I would be left here like, okay, so I was wrong. So I don't like talking about it a whole lot. I did enjoy this collection. It was sort of funny, a little bit crass, but if you're into that, definitely check that one out. The next one that I read was a comic, or a graphic novel, but it's a comic, it's just a trade, and that is volume 2 of East of West. I did manage to get a full review of this one up on my blog before we went on hiatus, so if you would like to know my thoughts on this, I'm going to link that down below, and you should definitely go check that out. TLDR, so good! It's super confusing, and one of the things I talk about in that post is why you should push through. There are a lot of characters. It can be kind of jarring at first. It's a little bit difficult, but honestly it's worth it, and I talk all about that in that post, so definitely go read that if you are interested but a little bit nervous about this series. The next book I finished, I had been doing a buddy read with Amanda, and that's actually one of the things she mentioned when she shouted us out. Also with Hillary from Your Robot Friend. And we have been reading A Tale for the Time Being over this month. We've read it really slowly, and they both finished it right before I left, but I didn't have time to finish it, so I finished it on my drive. We will be having a review of this one coming up on this channel. That was my first actual buddy read with YouTube folks. It was super fun, and I loved it, and they're so smart. And if you are a booktuber and you haven't done a buddy read yet, I would highly recommend it because it's a way to see different points of view and to sort of discuss as you're going along things that you're confused about or things that you don't think are done quite well, to maybe see if other people are picking up on things that you don't. That's one of the reasons I love the book club that we have on this channel, and that's also one of the reasons why Gretchen and I do joint reviews, because we have such different reading tastes and we can both bring a different perspective to a book and hopefully enhance both of our thoughts on it. So this one was good. Technically, I had already read it at the end of last year. I'm not sure if I did a review of this. If I did, I believe it was in text form, and I will link it down below. If not, again, we will be having a review of this coming up, I think, at the beginning of next month. So not this week, but maybe next week, hopefully. I have a lot of things to talk about coming up. If you saw my Genrethon TBR, you will note that none of those books were on that. However, I totally finished this book. I totally read a thing I said I was going to read in that TBR. This is astounding. I never ever do that. I read The Time Traveler's Wife, and it was really good, guys. It's a little bit chick lit, a little bit literary fiction. I don't know exactly how to talk about this one just yet. I have a lot of thoughts on it, and when I did my Goodreads review of it, I said that I felt it was very moving and very sad and very poignant, but I don't have all my thoughts together. I think I'm going to watch the movie and do a flicks episode of this where I compare the book to the movie, but I loved the book, so I'm a little worried. And I'm not sure how they're going to do everything that's in this, and I feel like a lot of it was really important, so we shall see. If you're okay with sad stuff, if you're okay with a book that is almost entirely romance with a little bit of, like, magical realism time traveling in it, this is definitely one to check out. So, all of those got read. They're all from different genres. I enjoyed almost all of them, I think. I have reviews of some of those up. The ones that don't have reviews will have reviews coming up. Again, if I reviewed it, it will be linked down below. I'm also going to film today a introduction to translation, because a lot of you who have been around here for a little bit longer know that I really care about translation. One of the things I want to do in the future is be a translator. So I have been trying to think of ways to do a translation series, and that break really helped me start coming up with ideas and what I want to do. So I'm going to start that on Friday on the blog, so the video should come out on Thursday. I hope you're excited. Again, hi to all of you new people. I hope you stick around and enjoy what we're putting out. Sorry about the clicking noise with my camera. It has autofocus and it won't let me shut it off. I would if I could. I know that's a major thing that a lot of people get ticked off about. I am working full-time again at that library, so hopefully I can save up and get a new camera soon. That's all I have for you guys today. I will talk to you soon. I believe Gretchen and I are going to be doing a live stream on Tuesday, so you should definitely follow our Twitters if you haven't already. And we will be talking about book guilt and what it's like to be a reader and what exactly causes us to have book guilt and all of those things. So if that's a topic that you would like to participate in, we usually stream for about half an hour, and we usually start at about 9 on Tuesday nights because I work until 8. So look forward to that. Look forward to the translation series starting on Friday. We are getting back into the swing of things here, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!